Hello everyone, I'm Jenna Reese and I'm going to be going over the parts of the brain and their subparts and the functions. So first we have the cerebrum, um, as you can see on the diagram that's illustrated on your screen. And the cerebrum is the largest part of the brain and it is also divided into two hemispheres, the left and the right. Each hemisphere contains four lobes: the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, the temporal lobe, and the occipital lobe. The frontal lobe is involved in decision making, problem solving, planning, and voluntary movements. And a voluntary movement would be a movement that you have to think about, like reaching down to pick something up. And an involuntary movement is something that you don't have to think about, such as breathing, your heart beating. The parietal lobe processes sensory information, such as touch, temperature, and your spatial awareness. The temporal lobe is responsible for processing of sounds that you hear, your memory, and your language comprehension. And the occipital lobe mainly handles things that your eyes see. Whatever you see with your eyes is processed through the occipital lobe. And so even if you don't realize you saw something, your eyes and your occipital lobe probably did. Next, we have the cerebellum, and as you can see, it is marked in the diagram, and it is located beneath the cerebrum towards the back of the brain. And it is responsible for the coordination of balance, posture, and other fine motor controls. Next, we have the brainstem. Again, you can see it marked on the diagram on the screen. And the brainstem is extremely important because it connects the brain to the spinal cord. And it also regulates the automatic functions such as breathing and your heartbeat. There are three parts to the brainstem. There are the midbrain, and that is your midbrain involves your vision, your hearing, and your motor control. Next, the pons, and actually send and receive signals between this cerebrum and cerebellum. And the medulla oblongata controls autonomic functions like heartbeat and breathing. The last area of the brain is the diencephalon, and this is actually located on the inside of the brain. So the image on your screen is actually a brain that's been cut in half so that you can see the inside. The yellow circle is the thalamus, and it is a relay station for sensory and motor signals. And the blue circle is the hypothalamus, and the hypothalamus regulates things such as hormones, temperature, your hunger, things like that. So that's the